don't adjust your watches, don't check your TVs. We are still coming at you live for Wednesday Wicked in prime time. Give me just a moment to get this shared out and we're going to get this show rolling. And we're getting a packed house already. Sorry about the delay on that. Thank you, everyone. And we got all sorts of people already showing up. Cowboy John, welcome to the show. Blaze McCoy and Radio Rex, welcome both of you. Jake Bagwell, Jack Bayou, the Beatdown Crew, Yella, my boy Chance, Mr. and Mrs. U-Taker, welcome everyone. So we have a huge card today. There happened to be an opportunity to present itself, and we're going prime time, at least for a week. Oh, doing awesome, Cowboy John. Hope you're doing as well, doing good as well there, brother. Great to see you here. As you see on the screen already, we're kicking it off with women's action to start it out. Jack Bayou, welcome to the show, and if I missed anybody, welcome as well. I said, it's prime time, we're live, we're loud. And we're going right to the ring to get this shit rolling. And we are live, Virginia Beach, Virginia. The normal home to Wednesday Wicked. So as you can see right there, our opening match in the women's division as Jenna Rage faces Cotton Candy. Who do you have? Place your bets. Mrs. Utaker going with Jenna for the win. As well as Jake. All right, here we go down to ringside, opening bout, primetime hours. The following contest in the women's division is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 190 pounds. She is a former Intercontinental Champion, Jenna Rage. Jenna, who has been on a little bit of a losing streak here lately, so looking to try and turn this around. Definitely been frustrating her. She had an opportunity to regain the Intercontinental title. It fell through on there, so we will see where things go from here tonight. Well, Jake, funny you should mention that world title, because there is going to be a triple threat tonight. And the winner gets a shot. No, I am not seeing her there, Mrs. Yu. She was there earlier, but I've not seen her recent. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, representing Ruthless Incorporated, she weighs in at 132 pounds, Cotton Candy. Y'all better watch your wallets, watch your jewelry, because she'll clean you out. Mark Caliber, welcome to the show. And there's Angelita. Cotton Candy, like Jenna, looking to turn things around here. Looking to start contending for some other championships here. Referee calls the bell. Here we go. Rolling heel kick from Cotton Candy. Takes down Jenna out the gate. Now Cotton Candy, knee right across the back of the neck, taunting the crowd at the same time. American Berserk, otherwise known as War, welcome to the show. But now Jenna looking to get involved here. Waist hammerlock turns it in. Brings Cotton up into a modified submission hold here, almost like a Brock lock. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show. Now Jenna picks her up, and no, Cotton Candy reverses, kick to the back of the leg. Running Bulldog here, trying to soften up the face. We know Cotton loves that springboard Bulldog as well as the slut drop. Around the world into a DDT. Quickly into the cover one, and only a 1 count. Now kick to the ribs, DDT by Jenna on her own, and now quick kip up. Now working on the arm of Cotton here. Almost trying to dislocate the damn shoulder. Big forearm making a pair. Staggering Cotton against the ropes. Now Jenna sends her off the far side. Bicycle kick catches her flush into the cover. No, not even a 1 count. Now Jenna picks up Cotton here. Sends her again off the ropes. Into a German and just dumped her right on the back of her neck. Now going to work here right on the knee now. Both these women have had some issues lately putting them in the win column. And now Jenna has Cotton up here. Drops her down face first. Now takes Cotton up against the ropes here. Quick kick, put her right down. Oh, wait a minute now. Head scissors here, but Cotton quick to escape. Big overhand right. Both women miss there. And again a miss. But now Jenna into the corner. Handspring elbow finds the mark. And double stomp to Jenna. Cotton now looking to get momentum rolling here. Elbow right to across the back. And again, that knee right across the back of the neck, taunting the crowd here. Virginia Beach letting her know they're not too impressed. There's now Jenna with the stomp right between the shoulder blades after that zigzag style maneuver. Now takes Cotton up, reverse DDT, putting her down. And now Jenna with a little bit of taunting of her own as Cotton pulls herself up against the ropes. Big boot from Jenna dumps Cotton to the floor. Now Jenna following her forearm, making a pair of them. But Cotton blocks the chop, coming back with shots of her own. Now face first into the apron. You can tell from both these women, they both are feeling the area of needing to get the win here. And taken down face first right on the stairs. Now kick to the ribs, DDT on the floor. But Jenna laid out as well. The match taking its toll on both women here. Now Jenna pulls Cotton up here. Went for a cutter but got pushed off. Still able to come back and throw her down the aisleway. Jenna hot in pursuit here, gets her up, super kick to the ribs almost. And oh my God, spine first into the post. Jesus. Cotton tries for just an open hand slap, misses that. Jenna now unloading on her. Flying enziguri on the floor again. Oh, wait a minute now. Jenna tying the legs up, going right after Cotton here. Has the submission hold locked in. Again, we're going right after that back, but Cotton fighting her way out of it. Now kick to the ribs. Jumping neck breaker. And Caleb, welcome to the show. As well as Goddess of Pain. Oh, and drops her down into that submission hold. And very quickly, Jenna taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Cotton Candy. So Cotton Candy getting back on track. It had a huge match this past Sunday. Came just short of the elimination match, but capitalizing on that improvement here tonight. Oh, well, shit, definitely, Jake. Go ahead and go. Damn. And if I do miss something, folks, I apologize. It seems like the chat on the side of the screen is being retarded. Thank you very much, fucking YouTube. I have it pulled up as well elsewhere. I will keep track as best I can. As we get ready for our next contest, we saw Brandon Cuevas last Wednesday finally break his skin and get a win. As now he gets ready to go up against Mr. Demented, the Executioner. Or Exterminator, excuse me. So who do you have? Place your bets. So here we go, back down to ringside. Oh. The following contest scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 241 pounds. He's the Exterminator, Mr. Demented. So there you see Demented now big win for him at Flashpoint in the KO cell over Jake Bagwell. The complete definition of calling your shot. No, I understand very well, Mark. Sorry, I just saw it on the other side here. As of the chat on the screen, not cooperating with the chat through through actual YouTube. But on his way down to the ring now, weighing in at 275 pounds, Brandon Cuevas. There you see the flames going up. See both men getting ready here. Rights and lefts by Demented, countered finally by Cuevas. Drops down, quick uppercut. Went for the cutter right away, but Demented pushes him off. Neckbreaker of his own to follow up. Now Demented, and as soon as he knocked him down, looking to keep him down, keeping the pressure on him. Into a hammerlock here. Bringing the other arm down on the mat. And Jesus, right into the elbow. We know Cuevas loves to use that choke slam. So Demented now looking to take apart the arm here. And again, right into the elbow. God, Demented now just unloading on that arm. The one thing we noticed with Jake as well, he will pick a body part and just destroy it, and it looks like he's going after the arm here. Big forearm right to the jaw, into a quick cover. One, and only a 1 count. Now head scissor, elbows over and over to the head. Now another kick right into that arm and shoulder area. Like I said, Demented now finding his mark. But a big clothesline in the corner by Cuevas, trying to get things turned back around. Kick to the spine. And again, now it's Cuevas' turn to go to work on the arm of Demented. Quick cover, 1, and only a 1 count. Now Cuevas gut wrench here, up and over into the suplex. Now brought up again, but this time Demented counters, back body drop, taking him over. And a quick cover again by Demented, a 1 count. Keeping the pressure on, making Cuevas exert energy, kicking out over and over here. But a big slam by Cuevas, looking to come straight with the power again. Now another gut wrench here by Cuevas. Up and around into a powerbomb, sticks the pin, 1, and only a 1 count. Now kick right into the spine again. Cuevas looking to capitalize on that momentum from last week. But Demented pulls the legs out from under him. Now face first into the corner. But Cuevas fighting his way out again. Laid out side slam, puts him down hard. Taunting the crowd here, should have been keeping an eye. Oh, there it is. Quick cover. 1, 2, and 3. It is over. The chain reaction does it. your winner, the Exterminator, Mr. Demented. Gaming with JT, welcome to the show. Back and forth battle by both men, but in the end, the chain reaction out of nowhere puts down Cuevas. As you see here, that into that powerbomb, Cuevas bringing pure power here. But right here, both knees right to the face and chest, and it's over. Middle of the ring. So as Demented continues to build his momentum. And you have to know Demented will be to head down to ringside again. This time going, who do you have? Place your bets. And if for some reason you're watching here and not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. Keith Kumpa, welcome to the show. Not that I have seen Rage. Not even on like my tablet or such. And here we go, back down to ringside. Of course, the following women's contest is scheduled for one fall. On her way down to the ring, first weighing in at 132 pounds. She is the Evil Angel, Jerica Page. Of course, Jerica Page, a veteran of the industry. Recently returned to Sacrifice, has been here on and off again. You know Jerica would love to challenge either Ivy or Trinity. But right now, her opponent on her way down to the ring, she weighs in at 142 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mrs. Utaker. The veteran on her way down herself. Both these women have faced off around the world in their careers. So no strangers to each other. Said, and you know both these women would love the opportunity to challenge either Ivy Pine or Trinity Nightwalker for one of their titles respectively. Mrs. U-Taker steps in the ring. You see Paige just barely in the outline of the shadows. As the lights come on, the lady commonly known as Feisty Tiny Taker owns the ring for the moment. There you see both women getting ready here. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Jericho went for a kick, but Mrs. U-Taker cut her off, has her up into a suplex. Kick right to the spine of Jericho now. Mrs. U-Taker now right to the face. Make it a pair of them. Now going to work here, stomping around the fingers. Holy shit! Now Mrs. U-Taker takes Jericho over to the ropes, dumps her over the top to the floor, and immediately springs up top. From the top to the bottom, double knees connect. But now Jericho trying to fight her way back into a quick drop kick. But slow to follow up with some advantage, maybe using the drop kick to get a little bit of a break before using that leg drop. Now takes her over face first into the apron. Now right hand and then sends Mrs. U-Taker back into the ring. Lunchbox Lou, welcome to the show. Big clothesline by Jericho, putting the pressure on here. Now trapezius claw. Jericho finally getting a little bit of a slower pace here. Both these women have the ability to go high risk at whim. But Jericho much more the brawler of the two. Now big clothesline by Mrs. U-Taker, staggering Jericho. And a spear puts her to the floor. Right away, Mrs. U-Taker following her out, kick right across the chest. Now standing over a fallen Jericho, taunting the crowd. Went for a second time, maybe a little too long there. As now Jericho sends Mrs. U-Taker back into the apron. Brings her back up underneath the bottom rope. Jericho rolling her over with bad intentions. Rolls the dice right to the floor. Now brings her up again, scoops her up on her shoulder this time, and snake eyes to the apron. As I mentioned, Jericho much more the brawler out of the two. Oh, now Jericho up on the apron calling for Mrs. U-Taker to get to her feet. Springboard dropkick finds the mark. Now Jericho taking a couple moments to play off the crowd. Went for a springboard elbow almost, but misses. Now Mrs. U-Taker trying to fight back in. Big right hand and a drop kick into a cover one. And only a 1 count. Now going to roll over, but Jericho kicks her off again. Waiting for Mrs. U-Taker to get up here, but no, Mrs. U-Taker elbow to the midsection, sunset flip over the top. 2, man, only a 2 count this time. Now Jericho forearm right to the small of the back, getting back on, trying to get on track here, but no, Mrs. U-Taker sends her over to the apron. And gonna bring her back in the hard way, high vertical suplex. Now picks her up, kick to the ribs. Gut wrench into a suplex. Pops the hips, rolls through. Going for another one. Into a cover, 1, 2. And no, 2.5. Terrence Morris, welcome to the show. Great to see everyone here out tonight. Mrs. Utaker looked like she was going to go for that blackout, but Jerica stopped her. Single arm Enziguri putting her down into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. So back and forth action. There you see on the replays here that those quick pins and the sunset flip. And there you see Mrs. Utaker after those gut-wrench suplexes, went for the pin there. And you can tell here was setting up the blackout, but Jericho with the block into the Enziguri. Or excuse me, Uranagi. Ain't had enough to fucking drink tonight yet already. But your winner, the Evil Angel, Jerica Page. Oh, thank you very much there, Terrence. I appreciate it. And I did see your comment earlier. I do love to commentate. So great win by Jerica. As we get ready for our next contest, it is a 3-corner melee as the family takes on Violence Incarnate as well as the Contagion Excalibur. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some great shout-outs to some other people here in the area. You know, great channels here like ASWF. Of course, that is on the Altered Arcade Network with JJ Savvy giving you the action. Otherwise known in the area as Fireproof Lowlife or Adam Guerin. Then, of course, you saw him in the chat here earlier, Mark Caliber, bringing you Commonwealth Wrestling. When he's not bringing you wrestling, you might even get some Mortal Kombat. A little bit of variety there, streaming on both Twitch and YouTube under the channel Mark Caliber 17. And then, of course, if you like the last match we had, be sure to check out Elite Extreme Women. Your host on that, Susie the Elf, with all women's action all the time. And of course, you saw him at the beginning of the show, one of the originals. I'm talking about Cowboy John, bringing you lightning strikes action on the channel Cowboy John. But maybe for some reason you want to break from wrestling. Maybe you decide, you need to see something different. Then be sure to check out my daughter Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Dead by Daylight, some Kingdom Hearts 3, even some Friday the 13th. You just never know what she's going to bring you. Then, of course, one of the newer channels, you saw him in the chat earlier. I'm talking about Global Wrestling Affliction, the real GWA. You're going to find that your host on there, Caleb James, on the Fractured Reality Studios Network. And of course, you just saw her in the ring, Mrs. Utaker, bringing you Hell's Gate Wrestling. On a little bit of a hiatus right now, but hopefully back soon. And then, of course, a guy you saw here earlier today, Mr. Demented, bringing you Affliction Pro Wrestling, if I remember correctly. I always flub his name. I do apologize, Demented. I gotta update my list. Annihilation Pro Wrestling. I'll get it right eventually, goddammit. But on those notes, we are going to head back down to ringside. The following tag team contest is an elimination match where the surviving members will win for their team. On their way down to the ring first, representing the Beatdown Crew. Total combined weight 570 pounds. On the left, the God of Violence, Shino Malice. On the right, the modern day monster, Ian Cross. They are collectively known as Violence Incarnate. For two members of the Beatdown Crew, you know they are looking to place their mark on the tag team division. Of course, the race for the tag titles wide open now, with the Last Train Robbers successfully defending this past Sunday. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents at a total combined weight of 475 pounds. First you see Shadow Press. His tag team partner. Always gives me the creeps when they do this shit. God damn it. It's another drink. Jack Bayou. They are collectively known as the Family. As you see, both these men have wanted more than anything to get the opportunity at the Dominating Duo Tag titles. And ladies and gentlemen, the third team on their way to the ring, weighing at a combined weight of 519 pounds. On the left, Alex Caliber. On the right, the calculating one, Mark Caliber. They are collectively known as the Contagion Excalibur. Of course, the team of Excalibur, former Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions in their own right, would love to step back up the mountain. And here we go. Right away, Ian Cross with a drop kick onto Jack Bayou, as Alex Caliber front face lock onto Shadow Press into a side rushing leg sweep. As Shino and Mark tie him up, trading back and forth, rake of the eyes. Eli Bands, welcome to the show. I will keep up with the action as best I can here, fast and furious to start off. Shadow Press ducks under there, kick to the back of the leg, and then goes for a clothesline on Alex, but only staggers him. Meanwhile, Ian Cross with a submission hold, Indian Deathlock on Jack Bayou. But Chino on the receiving end of shot after shot here from the calculating one. Finally, Shadow Press sees his partner in trouble and goes and breaks it up. Might have been enough to give Jack Bayou a small advantage. Big spear onto Ian. But now quick dragon screw leg whip. But in comes Mark Caliber, but no. Went for the first maneuver, couldn't connect it, but he did catch the wheel kick. But eats a clothesline from Ian as Chino catches his breath on the floor. While Shadow Press scoops up Alex, but Alex floats over behind. Side Russian leg sweep. Now rolling here. Wait, what's it? Well, I can announce Michael Anthony Bagwell has been born. Congratulations to both Jake Bagwell and Goddess of Pain. Now double thrust there right into... Oh, well, thank you very much there, Eli. I am not actually Matt Striker. But I do enjoy what I do here, so I appreciate it. Thank you. As Chino getting choked by Mark Caliber. But now fighting back. Meanwhile, as you see, Alex and Shadow Press still been at it the entire match with each other. Big scoop up here by Shadow Press. Where is he taking Alex? Well, Alex escapes. Clip right to the back of the knee. Meanwhile, Jack Bayou all right on the barrier. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Chino goes for a quick cover on Mark, but Alex in to break it up as Shadow Press has been busted open. Now Alex has Chino up, show of strength, military press dropping him. Meanwhile, Ian with a brain buster on Jack Bayou, but right away Mark Caliber cuts him off. And again, Shadow Press and Alex locking him up. Super kick off the top rope from Mark. Puts down Ian. And wait a minute, has him up. Eternal Rest. Finds the mark. Now shooting the half into the cover. 1, 2, and Shadow Press has been eliminated. Mark Caliber picking his spot. Knew Bayou was down and out. But now Chino Malice going right after Mark Caliber as Ian Cross has Alex up. Mark with a wheel kick to Ian to free his brother. As you can see, Mark Caliber called from the ring. One plague is ended. Spinning cutter onto Alex. Quick cover. But only a 2 count. Alex with a shoulder up. Eli, I do have custom titles. There are no titles on the line tonight. A bunch of contenders matches. You will get a chance to see some of the titles, though, as some of our champions will be in action. Referee down. As Ian has the sleeper hold locked in on Bayou. And Chino just dumps Mark, but again, the ref's been down. Finally back up. Chino goes for a cover. Alex quick to break it up, comes to his brother's aid. And now Jack Bayou just choking Ian. Chino charged him at 8, a reverse elbow. Chino sent to the corner, but again taking out the ref. Now Chino off the ropes. Big shoulder block running through Chino. and sent him to the floor. And now Ian crosses up, and the Beatdown Crew having the numbers against them for a change as Ian on a 3-on-1 mugging, trying to fight his way out of it. But wait a minute now. Alex has Ian up. Niagara Bomb connects into the cover, 2. And no, Ian out right in the nick of time. Sheena would not have broken it up in time. Big clothesline from Mark Caliber, taking him and Jack Bayou over the top rope. Meanwhile, up and over. Huge slam by Alex, and then a right hand busts Shino open. But Shino with a short arm clothesline takes Alex out of his boots. Now Shino with the Uranagi planting him down. Jack Bayou on the floor, has Mark up, off the shoulders, rolling cutter, puts him down. Now they have Alex in the center of the ring, putting the boots to him. This is part of what's made the Beatdown Crew as successful as they've been at moments. They get the numbers advantage. As you see them torturing Alex, every time he gets free to get a chance for offense, the other one takes over. But now Alex trying to fight back against both members. He sends Shino to the floor, goes right back after Ian. But Ian pushes him off. Kick to the ribs. Quick brain buster, and Alex is out. And now they're looking to take care, get rid of both Calibers here. And they do. Mark is out. You can guarantee this war between the Beatdown Crew and the Contagion is far from over, especially after that event. But meanwhile, Jack Bayou put up top. Oh, what is Shino doing here? Holy shit, power slam from the top. 2. And no, it's 2 7/8. Oh, but now the Beatdown Crew, Violence Incarnate, just picking their spots. Just torturing Jack Bayou here. As Shino rolls through, Ian takes his place. Quick go behind German suplex, dumping him on his neck. This is sending a statement here, folks. There is no other way other than to call it than that. They're not even attempting a pinfall at this point. Now Ian with that reverse chinlock just tearing at the neck. No, the spine is not made to bend this way, folks. Big spear. Can Jack Bayou try and fight back? He's got to get one of these men out of the way and on the floor. Or get a quick knockout to make it a one-on-one affair. But as soon as he starts to face one, but now Shino's on the floor. If he can get an advantage on Ian, but instead kicked right in the face. If he could get an advantage on Ian, he has a chance here. Oh, but you see Shino's already starting to stir on the floor. Ian put on that chin lock. Oh, but wait a minute. Hurricane Cutter put him down. We're down to one-on-one. Inverted atomic drop, and Shino, the back of Shino's head hit the stairs. Now shots back and forth. Now Shino going to the body. Rights and lefts to the ribs. Big uppercut puts down Bayu. Now Bayu thrown under the bottom rope. But Shino's not going to let him be there, already hooking him up. Rolling the dice to the floor. Now again, Shino throwing him back under the bottom rope. But again, taking the pressure right on him. And that rolling neck breaker once again. Has him up back. And again, under the bottom rope. But this time, Bayu rolls back up quickly. Kick to the ribs. Rolling unprettier, finds the mark. Cover. 1, 2, and no. Shino out at 2. Now Jack Bayu going upstairs. Gonna take a chance. And no, Shino caught him. And planted him face first. You hear the crowd chanting, "This is awesome, I gotta fucking agree." And there we go. Now you see some of the replays here. That huge shoulder block from Alex Caliber right through Shino. And there we see Ian up. And Ian rejoining him, but you're a winner. And the original Soul Survivor, Shino Malice, representing Violence Incarnate. I agree, hell of an attempt. But in the end, Shino catching him out of midair, driving him face first. As we get ready for tag team action, the newly formed team of the Savage Sirens look to again improve their record and make their mark as they go up against the Cross Border Connection. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to keep shouting out some other great channels. You know, normally tonight at this point you would be seeing Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. You can normally find that. They'll be back next Monday. Your host on that, of course, your boy Blaze McCoy. And exclusively on the Blazed Radio Network. Then, of course, you have one of the biggest tournaments just about to wrap up. Tyler Arkinson, welcome to the show. Well, I will take a look at what you already have going on here when I get done with my show, and we'll see what we can work out. But of course, as I was mentioning here, a big tournament just wrapping up around the world. I'm talking about the King and Queen of the Maverick Tournament. You're going to find that exclusively on Maverick Championship Wrestling. Brought to you by D-Train and the Boys. And of course, another great channel giving you a wide variety. Monstar Factory Entertainment. On the wrestling side, they blend created wrestlers with today's industry superstars. And if he's not bringing you wrestling, you might get some cooking lessons with Chef Sean. And then, of course, we have one of my favorite time frames in the world. I'm talking about the 80s, where the hair was big and the clothes were small. So if you want to take a trip back to 1986, you gotta check out Midwest Pro Wrestling. You'll find that exclusively on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network, with your host Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz. But on that note, we're headed down to ringside for some women's tag team action. The following women's tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, at a combined weight of 393 pounds, the first member of the team, Amber Young. As I mentioned, this newly formed tag team, Amber Young and the Mighty Minerva, 1-0 right now. And ladies and gentlemen, her tag team partner, representing Ruthless Incorporated, she is the Mighty Minerva. Of course, big task ahead of them tonight as they face the former #1 contenders, who, aside from their loss at Flashpoint to the Champs, have been on quite a roll. I see Angelina going with Cross-Border Connection for the win. Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, weighing in a combined weight of 267 pounds. On the left, Sunshine Marigold. On the right, Missy Canuck. They are collectively known as the Cross Border Connection. Both second-generation superstars, as Sunshine Marigold, the daughter of Blaze McCoy, while Missy Canuck, the daughter of my sister Wrestling Mama. So we will see here. Referee calls for the bell. Quick go underneath into a neck breaker from Missy Canuck on Amber. Forearm right to the back, turns Amber around, sends her into the corner of the Cross-Border Connection, and then a quick Spanish Fly takeover. But Amber comes back with an arm drag of her own. Now collar elbow tie-up side headlock now by Missy, takes her over. And a quick shot right to the face. Now getting pulled up here, but no, Missy Canuck fighting her way up, European uppercut. Went for the forearm, but got stopped. Amber planning her with a DDT. These two women very evenly matched here, maneuvering back and forth with each other. But now Missy looking to press the advantage. Repeated shots to the top turnbuckle. Now sent over to the other side. Diving forearm finds the mark. Reverse elbow there. Missy Canuck getting rolling here. Has Amber up. Hot shots her down face first on the top turnbuckle. And a wrecking ball drop kick, almost decapitating Amber. Now getting pulled up here by Missy. Front face lock. Now bringing her over towards the crossborders corner, getting her isolated here, tagging the Sunshine. Now off the ropes, up and over, and then stereo kicks, sandwiching her. Sunshine cutting it off. The Cross-Border Connection, a very effective tag team. They've been at the very top of the rankings on multiple occasions. But there we go, tag into Minerva. Sunshine now going right after Minerva, though. But Minerva out of the way, and then a big knee right to the jaw of Sunshine. Sunshine trying to fight her way out. Big clothesline takes down Minerva. Now Sunshine front face lock here, but no, Minerva escapes. Big chop across the chest, but Sunshine ducks underneath, going to work on the legs, trying to cut down Minerva here. Reverse elbow from Minerva. Now Sunshine getting sent over to the Siren's corner. Misses the European uppercut, but doesn't miss this press slam. And into an uppercut, decapitating her. Now Minerva cutting off Sunshine here. Sends her again into the Siren's corner. But Sunshine again fighting her way out of it. Now being brought over here, snapmare takeover. Kick to the spine. Now Tag bringing in Missy Canuck again here. Minerva catches the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. Definitely the one weakness for Missy here is if you take out her legs. Because Missy will go airborne at a whim. Now has Minerva hooked here. Fisherman driver. Now quick shot and then a spinning Kit Kat finds the mark as well. And then super kick staggers Minerva down to a knee. So Missy Canuck will be the quicker of the two women here. Minerva though sent to the corner. Quick jump up Hurricane Rana from Missy Canuck. Standing moonsault finds the mark. Now sends Minerva into the Cross-Border Connections corner. Now Missy Canuck waiting here, measuring her up to call her shot. But no, took too long. Minerva quick to snatch her up. Now snapmare takeover on Missy Canuck, kick to the spine. Now Tag bringing in Amber Young once again. For a newly formed tag team, the Savage Sirens have worked very well together in both matches. Ripcord knee strike buckling the knees of Missy Canuck there. Now being brought over here. Snapmare takeover. And no, Amber gets caught coming in with that reverse elbow. Now Amber sent over to the Connections corner, but reverses Missy here. But heads up maneuver there by Sunshine, tagging herself in. Monstar Factory Entertainment, as I just mentioned him a little bit ago. Welcome to the show. As we see Sunshine picking up Minerva here. And taken back down. House of Ghazi, welcome to the show as well. Quick cover by Sunshine, 2. And no, 2.5, and Minerva gets the shoulder up. Now getting pulled up here. Front face lock into a jawbreaker. Put down Minerva. Definitely the big advantage is to keep Minerva off of her feet, negate the power advantage here. Now Sunshine stomping on the fingers. Well, you know Minerva loves to use that Tartarus rack. So maybe taking away the grip. Oh, but Minerva's back up and looking to get rolling. Big clothesline. Making a pair of them. Ducks into the one from Sunshine. Running clothesline to follow it up. Now picks up Sunshine here, setting her up. All the way up. High cross bomb. Holds the cover. 1. And Missy Canuck in to break it up at 1. Amber, though, sends her over the top rope onto the apron here. Now Minerva has Sunshine up. Reverse suplex, putting her down. Now again, Minerva picking up Sunshine, sending her over to the Savage Siren's corner. But no, Sunshine fighting out with a quick boot. Reverse DDT lays her out. Now Sunshine getting some adrenaline going here. Big clothesline. Make it a second. Single leg drop kick. Oh, she caught Minerva going for the kick. But again, Sunshine sent over to the corner. The power advantage by Minerva. Sunshine went to cut off Amber, but took her eyes off the legal Minerva and is paying for it now. Sent over to the far corner. Now boot in, just choking Sunshine here. Sunshine went for a drop kick, misjudged it. Nothing there but the ground, and then Minerva's boot. Now Minerva setting up Sunshine here, middle of the ring. Oh, has that arm hooked. We know what follows next. Has her up, Tartarus rack, middle of the ring. And Sunshine taps. So an impressive win as the Savage Sirens beating the former #1 contenders. And there you see that DDT and then into the quick cover, but only a 2.5. And then shades of her daddy, the hook, line, and sinker from Sunshine there. Still not enough. That vicious high cross bomb, this could have been the match, but broken up. The Savage Sirens. Ivy looking very unimpressed. Of course, the current defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion. As we get ready to go back to... We stay in the women's division, though, for some faction action tag team contest here. As the Blackhearts go up against the Dynasty. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs out here. You know, some other great channels that, like Platinum Dragon Wrestling, just having their pay-per-view this past Tuesday. Of course, your host on that, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And you will find that on the Platinum Dragon Wrestling Network. And then you saw him in the chat. Raging Chaos Wrestling. You might get some creation streams from him. You might even get some Castlevania, some Dead by Daylight, some Red Dead Redemption. You never know what that blue-haired freak Frozen Rage is gonna have. But then, of course, one of the originals through the area here. I'm talking about RWO on the Pillar to Post Network. And, of course, your host on that angry asshole, Pete Wall. And then, of course, another post-apocalyptic channel, Savage Warfare. Your host on that, the mean one, Mean Joey Green. And you will find that exclusively on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. The Dr. Anus Tickler Network, home of Savage Warfare Wrestling. Then, of course, another massive tournament crossing around the world. Tag team style. And, of course, you're going to find that exclusively in Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling. But when you're not getting that tag team tournament, you might get some Spider-Man. You might get some Detroit. You might get some Friday the 13th. You never know what page the Yellow Pages is going to turn to. Then, of course, another channel bringing you a huge variety. To Jew 22. Bringing you some WWE. Bringing you some NHL, some Jack in the Box. Some Fire Pro Wrestling. You never know what TJ Toad's going to throw at you. But speaking of throwing things at you in tournaments, we've already seen the best subdivisions for singles wrestlers. Now we're going to see the best of tag team action. Crossing the pond with UKWF 3LW. Of course, your host on that, Omar Wolf. Finding that it's all exclusively on the UKWF 3LW network. So be sure to join them and take a look at all the action from across the pond. Some of the great people you see fighting here. Like myself, damn it. So be sure to check them out. And then, of course, our last one here. Talking about checking things out, you gotta check out the biggest collection of freaks assembled around the world. Exclusively in the Underground Circus. Your host there, the crazy ringmaster, Wild Eyed Yeti. Exclusively on the channel, Wild Eyed Yeti. But all the shoutouts are done. Check them all out. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe. And of course, if you like what you've been seeing here today, be sure to give us a thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, I've seen several newcomers here today, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. But speaking of action, it's time for Faction Warfare. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following 6-woman tag team contest is Faction Action Events. On their way down to the ring first at a total combined weight of 454 pounds. In the center, Roxanne Winters. On the right, or on the left, Victoria Hart. And on the right, Joanna Jett. They are collectively known and representing the Black Hearts. Oh, not a problem at all there, Omar. Alrighty there, Jake. We can definitely do that. As you see, the Black Hearts in the ring. Victoria has been on a huge roll lately. But speaking of on a roll, their opponents had a very successful Flashpoint. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 420 pounds. There you see first, she is the reigning, defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion, Trinity Nightwalker. Of course, Trinity, the youngest daughter of myself and Missy Nightwalker. Shocking the world at Flashpoint. Defeating She-Hulk Chick to capture the world title. And then turning around this past Sunday and retaining it with a knockout victory. And there you see, sitting in the back, my lovely wife, Missy. Of course, holding our newborn son, Anthony. Great to see you back here, baby. Of course, normally the Dynasty having Missy in their corner, but of course, after just having our son, still relaxing. And they're her tag team partners in this contest. They are the current Ravishing Pair Tag Team Champions. On the left, Sophia Nightwalker. On the right, Melody Divine. They are collectively known as the Divine Knights. Of course, Sophia, another one of the daughters of myself and Missy. So teaming with her sister and her sister-in-law. These two factions have been at each other's throats head-to-head since the day we've opened the doors. They can never get enough of it, and the fans can never get enough of the action. As you see, Victoria starting off against Trinity. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Quick jumping head scissor takeover, but Victoria lands on her feet. Great agility by both women to open it up. But Victoria pressing the advantage now. And as soon as I say that, Trinity takes her over with the arm drag. Now Trinity taking Victoria over, dumps her over the top rope. Now Trinity getting picked up. Victoria going to work right on the arm, but now Trinity's trying to fight back. Both women swing and a miss. But Victoria getting the better end of the miss. Now takes Trinity down, big forearm to the face. Went for the drop kick, but sidestepped by Trinity. But gets caught coming in, big right hand by Victoria. Both these women going back and forth, counter for counter. Now Victoria, big stomp to the back. And now sitting down right into that modified camel clutch. Trinity, though, trying to fight her way out of it. Pulls the hands apart. Flips her over by the arms. Now drop toe hold by Trinity onto Victoria. And over tagging in Sophia. But Victoria immediately grabs Sophia by the hair. Taking her over towards the corner of the black card. Snapmare takeover. Knee right to the back of the neck. Now tagging in Joanna Jett. Now Sophia, though, grabs Jonah right here. Brings her over. Little turnabout being fair play. But Jonah fighting out of it. Quick short elbows. Now front face lock on Sophia. But Sophia with a quick counter. Now sends Jonah over the top rope. Tags back in Trinity. Trinity now rolling out, going right after Jonah here. But Jonah was waiting for her. Snap suplex. Caught her legs on the table. But big belly to back suplex. And then a ripcord lariat by Trinity. Now went for that jumping clothesline, but once again misses. Now side Russian leg sweep here by Jonah. So you can tell by the counters how well these two teams know each other here. But now Trinity getting pulled over face first into the apron. Sophia now getting down for a moment, then thought better of it. Wait a minute, Trinity into the table. Here comes Jonah as Trinity goes face first into the table again. Jonah trying to make a statement here against the world champ. Big leg drop on the apron. Sliding back in, but diving tag from Trinity, bringing in Melody. Quick jumping clothesline and a nip up. Went for a kick, but Jonah ducks under it, grabs her by the hair. Big right hand. Oh, wait a minute. What is Jonah doing? Calling in the rest of the Blackhearts. They are setting Melody up and climbing up to the second rope with her for a massive triple powerbomb. Cover by Jonah. One and only a one. Sophia in quickly to break it up. But now Jonah going right after her. Snapmare Sophia back in the ring. And then goes right back after Melody. Now Jonah sends her to the corner. Doesn't go for the tag, instead setting up Melody in the Trio Woe. And a big kick right to the ribs. But now Melody, though, back up, kick to the ribs herself. Has her up. Delayed brainbuster planning Jonah. Now pulling her away, another kick right to the knee. But Jonah with an arm drag to get the advantage back here against Melody. Now scoops her up. Oh, kick right to the face. You saw that staggered the knees of Melody there. Now Jonah looking to follow up, and Melody reverses in the corner. Now Uranagi style backbreaker. You see the back of Melody just arch after that. Now tag bringing in Roxanne, who taunting the crowd here. Giving Melody time to get up though. Now Melody bringing Roxanne back over towards the Dynasty corner. Snapmare takeover. Kick right between the shoulder blades. Tag back into Sophia now. Both these teams working well together and have for a long time. STF now middle of the ring. But no, Roxanne quick to fight her way out of it. Staggered Sophia with that elbow, and then a huge neck breaker. Went for the stomp, but nobody there. Forearm to the face. Goes right after Trinity, but no. Sophia reverses. Roxanne still fighting her way out and takes her down face first. As I said, these two teams know each other so well. Now Sophia going to the eyes of Roxanne. Sends her back to the Dynasty corner. Jumps up top. Right hands over and over. And then a European uppercut staggers Roxanne back into the Dynasty corner. And then a huge crush in the corner. Hip checking her right across the neck. Now takes Roxanne over with that modified monkey flip. Melody getting the crowd fired up as Sophia continues to put the boots to her. Now it's going for the camel clutch, but too close to the ropes. Now kick to the ribs. It's getting set up. No. Counter by Roxanne. Kick to the ribs herself, and there's that face plant. Into the cover. 1, 2. And kick out at 2 by Sophia. Now low drop kick right between the shoulders. Oh, now she's measuring her up. There's that running knee, connects. Sophia might be out, into the cover. 1, 2. But again, the teamwork between both these teams. Oh, wait a minute, quick roll through, but the ref's still down. Now Sophia getting pulled back here, driven down face first. Oh, wait a minute, Boston Crab. A Boston Crab locked in. Sophia hanging on, powering her way out of it. Now grabs Roxanne by the back of the hair, lays her out, reverse DDT. Sophia now picking her up, and wait a minute. Dragon Sleeper locked in out of nowhere. Has it in deep. But no, Roxanne refuses to quit. Oh, and a little turnabout fair play by the Dynasty now. You can see Roxanne, she knows what's coming. Triple powerbomb. Planting them down. Cover by Sophia. 1, 2, and that 2. Victoria in to break it up. Trinity was going to go after Victoria, but thought better of it. Now Tag bringing back in Melody. Now Melody picking up Roxanne, but Roxanne fighting her way out of it. Now grabs Melody, DDT planting her middle of the ring. Now Tag bringing back in Victoria, as I mentioned. Out of the black hearts, Victoria has been on a hot streak. Handspring elbow does not find the mark, though. Sent into the corner. Looks like she tried to move out of the way, but Melody saw her moving and adjusted. Now kick to the ribs and stomping on the small of the back. And now another kick right to the face. Melody unloading here on Victoria. Double knees once again. Now Victoria caught up in that neck vice here. Pace slowing down. Kick right to the face here. What does Melody have in mind? Oh, picking her up by the boot. Spinning heel kick right on the mark. Oh, and they got Melody with it earlier. Melody now calling to repay the favor personally. Wrong black heart, but same result. Down goes Victoria. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2.5, Victoria kicks out. Roxanne cleared the way of Trinity, but was not close enough to break up the pin. Now Victoria Armbringer takes down Melody. And now here comes Sophia right back in after Jonah. And she missed that elbow block, or shoulder block there. I'm not sure what was going on with that. But Sophia making her pay for it, sends her back over to the Dynasty corner, and it's Sophia on her own right now. Big running clothesline snapmare out of the corner. Rolling neck breaker. Now kick right across the spine. Sophia trying to find a way. Jonah takes her down as you see Trinity getting back up. Melody still down. And now Sophia getting kicked away. Drop kick by Jonah. Let's send Trinity back up. Melody finally getting back up as well. Reversal on the Irish whip into the neutral corner. Big knee by Sophia, and then pulling out short arm clothesline. Now tag back over to Melody. Now Melody here, just left hands raining down hammer fist style. Now forearms right to the face of Jonah. Now went for that enziguri but misses. Melody now picking her up. Sends her back to the Dynasty corner. As you see, Trinity with the cheap shot. Now wait a minute. Tag made, setting her up. High-low connects. Oh, now Trinity's measuring her. Of the way, Trinity misses. Jonah now throws her over the top. But no, caught here. Leg sweep takedown by Trinity. And Jonah in a wrong area of town, but miscommunication by the Dynasty. And again, Jonah rolls out, but now the Dynasty 2-on-1 assaults. Pump handle, face first, down goes Jonah. Melody getting in a couple extra shots, and now here comes the champ. Knee right to the face. Now sent under the bottom rope. Trinity follows her back in. Now quick German suplex. Now Trinity measuring her up here. Kick to the ribs. Off the ropes. Vertebreaker connects. There's the cover and Trinity kicks out. Jonah with that huge vertebreaker. But now tag back into Victoria. Trinity with big clothesline in the corner. Roxanne tags herself in. Running knee right to the face of Victoria. And no, Victoria was just going to come in to interfere. I thought she had tagged herself in. Now hammerlock here by Trinity. Reverse elbow, though, by Victoria. Sends Trinity back to the Blackheart's corner. Now, as we see here, the Blackheart's talking trash. As I mentioned several times, these two teams have been rivals since the day the doors have opened. Went for the kick, but no. Judo throw to take her over. Oh, now Trinity pulling at the face. Now kicks to the ribs and a forearm right to the side of the head. Now face first. Trinity starting to unload here on Victoria. Maybe trying to send a statement of her own. Now Trinity with a hammerlock on Victoria here. You know, could be Trinity heard what Chance was saying about a title shot for Victoria, and maybe looking to put an end to that thought here and now. Enziguri, and Victoria's out. There you see earlier action, the triple power bomb. Could have been over there. But Victoria kicks her shoulder out. Said both these teams destroying each other. There you see Jonah trying for the pin on Trinity, and there's that knee right to the side of the jaw. But there you see it, your winners by knockout, the Dynasty. Oh, damn, Omar. So congratulations, girls. Are, like I said, huge match between the two teams. But as we get ready for the main event, triple threat elimination rules. As the former world champ, the Bastage, the man who just won the Elimination Chamber this past week, and then the first ever world champ with an impressive knockout win here recently, will all square off, and the winner will be the new #1 contender to Bill Hate's world title. So who do you have? Place your bets. Actually, their chance, the last couple ones have been won by the Blackhearts. As Monstar going with War for the win. Mrs. U-Taker just saying, go Mayhem. But here we go, main event time. The following elimination contest will determine the #1 contender. On his way down to the ring first, representing the Ministry of Mayhem. He weighs in at 275 pounds. The Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Jake Bagwell, of course, a former Pay the Price champion, as well as a former international champion. Did not cash in his rematch from the international title, said he wanted to focus on the world title instead. And then after that victory in the Elimination Chamber, getting himself into this opportunity. But his first opponent, we're also representing the Ministry of Mayhem. He weighs in at 315 pounds. He's at Fargan Icehole, the Bastage. Of course, Bastage, a former one half of the Dominating Duo champions, and of course a former world champion. Would love to get that opportunity again. And their last opponent. His weight is unknown, but he's a big son of a bitch. Representing Salagia, this is War! War on his way down, very methodical. Of course, the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion would love to get an opportunity at that title once again. Sam War out of nowhere with a very impressive knockout win. Actually knocking out the former amateur boxer Tyson Parker. As I mentioned, the sole survivor of this contest will face Bill Haight for the world title at a later date. There you see each of the competitors getting ready. Here we go. Big boot by Bastage right into Bagwell. Went for War with a follow-up but got caught. Now they are going at it here. Even though they are faction mates, Bagwell immediately going to the legs of the Bastage. Well, he can be whatever. He's still a big son of a bitch. As we see now, the Bastage and War squaring off as Jake is on the floor. War now scooping up the Bastage. Show of power. Big slam. Now huge face drop putting him down. Going for another one. And now War catches Jake coming in. Going right to work both the body and the head. Now picks Jake up. Big snap suplex. Now War going right back after the Bastage. Big stomp, putting him down face first. Now the Bastage trying to climb back in the ring. War going right after him, but gets caught. Now the Bastage, big clothesline. The two men just stagger. And Jake catching him from behind. Now the Bastage going after War, but War counters his belly to back suplex. And then a big bicycle kick catches Jake in the jaw. War now was going to go for that half Nelson suplex, but gets broken up. And oh, Jake goes downtown to the Bastage. 2. Not enough to get the win. Now Jake is laying in the right hands. And believe it or not, folks, those two are stablemates. Tour of Texas Slam cover by Bagwell. And again, 2.5. Now kick right to the spine. Here comes War. But now wait a minute. Jake scoops up War. 69 stretch. Has War locked in. War, though, refusing to quit, fighting his way out of it. Now goes right back after all the men now, just throwing punches at each other. War's down. The Bastage finally has Jake. Takes him over into an ankle lock. Beautiful transition by Bastage. But Jake able to counter out of it. Now Jake shoots the leg, sweeps the other one from the Bastage. Going to work on the knee. But took his eyes off a War. Half Nelson throw. And into a cover. One, and only a 1 count. Now kick right to the face of Bagwell. And now War has him up. Accordion torture rack. The Bastard just standing and watching, and Jake taps. So Jake has been eliminated. We are down to the 2 former champions. Wait a minute, that claw right in the mouth of War. Bastard's now getting fired up. So one of these 2 former world champions will get the opportunity to wear the title again. Bastard's putting the boots to War here, trying to be sure he's the one, but War sweeps the leg. Now wait a minute, War now setting up the Bastard, has him up. Accordion rack again. And no, the Bastard fighting his way free. Now the Bastard takes War up, reverse slam. Both these men bringing the high impact, cover by Bastard. 1, 2, and 3. There we see on the replays Jake going downtown to the Bastard. Into the cover. You saw Bagwell trying to get that. And then War escaping the 69 stretch. But at the end of the day, there you see the tap out from Jake. But the winner of the match, and new #1 contender, the Bastard. So are you guys ready for a rematch? As it'll be the Bastard versus Bill Haight. But this time one-on-one. World Championship Wrestling Syndicate, welcome to the show. Congratulations once again to the Bastard. But ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event today. I want to thank you for being here with me today, whether it was for a couple minutes, whether you're here for the whole show, catching it live or on the replay, or if you're one of my people catching it on the PlayStation Network. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the product, spend the time with me. And of course, as I've been saying, if you like what you've been seeing, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action, just like our special primetime show tonight. But that was all of our time today. If I don't see you beforehand, I'll catch you for some Sadistic Sunday. But on that note, people, peace out, fuckers!